Yeah, so hey, you know, if you're thinking about buying a Mach-E, you might want to wait until the 2025 models come out because there's not only new features, they lowered the price like they lowered the price like by 10%. So let's kind of go through all the changes here for 2025. There's a lot of them. They're small, yeah, they're small changes, yes, but remember, you're getting all of these in addition to the price cuts. So number one is the heat pump is standard now. You know, every 2025 Mach-E will have the heat pump. And of course, this is going to give you more range in colder temperatures. So that's a big, hey, that's a big benefit. On the inside, there's a couple of changes here. Number one is the center console, this part, is actually all new. Well, it's mostly new. There's some like storage cubby trays in it now, as you can see. This is the old version, where basically like half of it was taken up by that rotary dial, gear change dial. So, you know, it's kind of unnecessary space that's just wasted. So yeah, they fixed that for 2025. You could probably, I don't know, you could probably use this one here as like another cup holder. It looks like it's about the right size. And then the one, you know, more forward of it, I guess you can probably put like a smartphone in there, couldn't you? Yeah, you probably could fit one like standing up, which is nice. You know, it's nice to be able to, you can grab it and you can still see it a little bit as well. Now you might be wondering like, what did they do? You know, where did they put the shifter then? Well, guess what? It's just like a lot of other models. It's right on the column. Now let's talk about my favorite upgrade here, update for 2025. And this it should have been like this from the get-go. Because we're talking about a Mustang, right? We're talking about a Mustang. So this is, well, you might think this is the GT model. It's not. This is actually a 2025 Premium. So that's right. Yes, you can get the GT look on the Premium model now. So if you don't need that extra performance, and two, like if you don't want to spend the money, but yeah, you're buying a Mustang Mach-E. It should have it look like this. In fact, to me, this is only like a half attempt. I think honestly, since they're calling this thing a Mustang, every model should have this look. It should. There's no reason it never looked good like this, you know, this grill, their fake grill design. It's just not a very sporty look, is it? And then with the smaller wheels, I don't know I don't know why you would, you know, I don't know why you'd want to go for that look. You know, of course a lot of people went for that because, as we talked about, it was a cheaper model. But yeah, you know, as I said, this is a Mustang. It needs to have performance look to it, style, right? So, and of course with this GT look, you get this, again, the fake grille, but it has this excellent pattern in it, doesn't it? Where it kind of mimics a mesh look with sections that reflect kind of up and then down. Yeah, it's a great looking vehicle when you get it in this GT look. So this is going to be an additional package, a sport package basically for the Premium model. And you also get these gloss black 19-inch wheels to go with it. And this is kind of the big surprise. Guess what? You get the Brembo brakes. You get the Brembo brakes as well up front. So actually it's not even just an appearance package, is it? So yeah, the red brakes. And then you might be looking at these pictures like thinking, man, this color looks awesome as well. Yeah, there's going to be 3 new colors. This is molten magenta. I think that's what it is. Molten magenta. They're adding velocity blue and desert sand as well. So 3 colors, and there's new wheels. Yeah, there's new wheels as well to choose from. And this Premium model, guess what? Ventilated seats, they're standard on it as well. So you get, as we talked about, the heat pump is standard. Ventilated seats is standard on the Premium model. And this GT appearance package is an option, at least that you can get without having to go all the way to the GT model. And just, you know, just to kind of harp on this a little bit more, you know, every person that drives one of these you're advertising the vehicle. You know, other people see it, obviously, when you're driving around. So that's why, again, I would say I wish Ford would just kind of drop the non-GT look. Because every time someone sees one of these on the road, it just doesn't look that great. Especially for a Mustang. If it wasn't called a Mustang, it would be a different story. But for a Mustang, yeah, it needed to have a more serious look to it. And of course, like I said, you would really notice this vehicle more on the road, and it would get other people interested and excited about it and wanting to buy it. So I think they're really hurting themselves by even just continuing to offer this model. But I think a lot of people, hey, I think a lot of people are going to go for this new premium trim. And if you do check that box, of course, the interior is going to be a little bit different as well. You're going to get red stitching throughout. So it's a nice touch. But remember, the seats and stuff, they're still going to be the same seats. You're not going to get those excellent GT seats. But still, you know, it kind of completes the look here. And there's a big change here, a big update to BlueCruise as well. So this is going to be the first Ford to get BlueCruise 1.5. And the 1.5 basically adds lane change, you know, autonomous lane change. So this is where if you're in the BlueCruise mode, you're in the hands-free mode, and you turn the turn signal on, this is where the car will actually switch lanes for you, you know, hands-free. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. They say that this will work 45% of the time. so basically, if you do it, it's like a 50-50 shot, you know, 50-50 chance that it'll actually respond to your request.